Happy New Year. I can't believe we are here in 2024. I feel this is going to be an amazing year. This oracle card reading is going to give you some guidance to align with your higher path and purpose and just navigate the ease and flow of this coming week ahead so that you can really optimize what you experience, right? That's my intention to support you with. So we'll see what guidance comes through. This is for the week of January 1st through 7th. So let's see what is popping out. We're on the end of a Mercury retrograde right now. And so you might have been having a lot of ideas or reviewing things from this past year, as we often do. And I think it was probably extra emphasized by the retrograde period that started in around the middle of December, and will be ending in just a couple of days. So it'll be interesting to see how to start off the new year with some fresh ideas. Okay, let's see what this says. Savoring pleasure. I fully embrace the bliss in my life. I love this. What I was noticing just within my private groups of my group programs and my membership and such is that there was a lot of talk around that, like how when we're reviewing the year. So I invite you to do this if you haven't already, or maybe you have and didn't realize it with what was coming up for you. But how can you bring more pleasure into your life? How can you bring joy or happiness or ease to the mundane, perhaps, or to your business or to the day-to-day. So I feel like this could apply to any area of your life, but in general, how can you bring more bliss into your life is what the question is. And this looks a lot like self-care. There's a hot salt bath there. Everybody's idea of what that looks like can be different. I feel very called to see that candle, right? That connection, that illumination of that connection to your higher self. And so just notice as what things have come up over the last few weeks, whether you're aware there was a retrograde or not. There's a time and a review process that will naturally happen, where you'll start to recognize things that worked well no longer do, things that satisfy you no longer do. And even sometimes the goals and things that we're going for that we thought that we wanted, maybe there's a big shift or a small shift to what it actually is, like a deeper sense of clarity, or maybe a full-on alignment change about what it is you want to do, create, experience in the world. So whatever topic you're looking at, if it's been coming up in business and just your personal life, your own spiritual inner landscape, right? How can you bring more bliss, peace, and joy, it feels like? And a lot of that might have to do with doing the things that you love, listening to the music, dancing, self-care, things like that can be really, really powerful. Cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. So I feel like, you're in the space of reaping the reward. I feel like there's always lots of transformation happening, of course. And if you're called to me in this channel, most likely you have been doing a lot of transformation over the last several months, year, 2 years even, right? But I would say even the last 6 months of 2023, there was just so much of clearing and releasing, and that really creates the space for fertile soil, fertile ground. So this looks like you're in a space of allowing the blessings to come in, all of the clearing, all of the inner work, all of the letting go, right? All of the inner healing that you've been doing has really created the space for new ideas that might light you up, that create more bliss, new ideas that's going to create more prosperity. You might already be very clear about what that is. Maybe it's something you've already been working on, but haven't been receiving the benefit yet around, right? If you have a business that you're working on creating, or an idea that you feel called to as a part of your soul's purpose, or otherwise, it doesn't even have to be, but I think most of you are kind of feeling an inner calling. So this is just I would say that this is like you've planted the seeds well. You've excavated you've cleared out, right? You've moved through a lot of the energy. You cleared a lot of space. You've been planning your intentions. And so it's still time to cultivate and water them, which is why it's important too. I'm feeling like gratitude is part of it, but it feels like you're going to be starting to need to take action. So creating enough quiet time to hear the voice of your soul, hear source, hear spirit guides, hear that intuitive guidance that's coming to you and through you, that's giving you the answers and what steps to take, and just keep tending the soil, right? Like starting to take action that is inspired to bring those things into reality, because I feel like you've created a space, you've planted the intentions, and now it's about cultivating and allowing that to come in. I love it. Igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. So this is like, yes, go. So move forward. It's about time to move forward, right? Like I said, the retrograde period is ending, which is sometimes can feel like a slower period, or maybe where we're not having all of the information to quite take action. And that still is going on for just the first couple of days of this week, but you're going to start being called into action. So make time to listen, start to actually ground your ideas into tangible steps, even if it's just small steps, because the clarity will continue to come as you have the courage to show up and take action in the way that you're being guided, right? And so this is about, and I kind of see like a victory. Like I just feel like, yes, this is a winning idea. You're on the right track. Keep taking action, or begin taking action now courageously. Right? It's not the time to hold back. And I feel like that will be over the coming month, not necessarily even just this week, but this is starting to have a shift in the energy for you, most likely. I'm going to pull one more card, Flying Free. I unfurl my wings and fly, right? And you can just see both of those are very action oriented, moving forward. And they're moving forward courageously. And this is like on the wings of your angels or source directly. This is like, yes, taking action on this idea. So both of these are just, it's a validation of that for sure. So I'm going to share with you a free connect with your spirit guide meditation. If you'd like to have an opportunity to meet a spirit guide or a new spirit guide, right, or connect more clearly with your spirit guides or angels, you can use this free meditation to help you connect with them more fully. Or perhaps this is a way for you to connect with a new one, right? If you've already been working with your spirit team, this is always a great way to hold the space to bring in perhaps a new spirit guide that is here to guide you on this next leg of your journey. Oftentimes we are calling in new guides as we hit new levels or new goals. Different spiritual support will come in to help see this through. And so I feel like you have much spiritual support there for you. And I feel called to actually put in there, I do have a workshop. What's calling to me because it said prosperity. And I know that last month in my members group, we were talking a lot about abundance and up-leveling as well. So I have an abundance activation workshop that's very inexpensive, but very powerful. And it feels like if you are working on expanding your mindset around money, around abundance, around prosperity, around receiving, it's a really powerful abundance activation journey that comes with the video training, workbook, meditation, activation that can support you in up-leveling your energy to receive more, right? With more ease and grace. So I will put that in there as well. It's a low cost $57 workshop with a lot of value. So I hope to see you again soon. Let me know how this resonates. What is it that you're being called to create? What are you excited about? Share this with your friends and community if you think this would benefit them. And I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.